And we are back here in Los Angeles Morris Media Studios. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, and I just want to go ahead and again let you guys know, go get your laces, man. You got premium shoes. Every single pair of premium shoes need premium laces, guys. These are amazing laces, perfect for kids, perfect for ballers, perfect just for style, especially if we're in Los Angeles. Go get your laces at GetLacedLaces.com. GetLacedLaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off today. Code expires on the 31st of December, which we're only about 4 weeks away to the new year. So go ahead and pick up your laces. It's a perfect gift for the holidays, guys. GetLacedLaces.com. Promo code Fredo, 25% off. Hey, what's up, guys? It's myself, Fredo Cervantes, here with In the Front Row. Man, what a pleasure it is here this beautiful Sunday evening. And of course, it is a lot of football that went underway today. You know, you can go ahead and stay tuned with myself, Dylan, and Shereen. We're going to go ahead and give you all that great football updates here beginning tonight here on In the Front Row. Check us out on YouTube and Instagram at In the Front Row LA. And, you know, I keep talking about, and, you know, I just, first of all, before I talk about this, I want to let everybody know, just appreciate everybody out there for getting laced out there, because if you ain't laced, you ain't cool, man. So if you want to be part of the cool crowd, you gotta get laced, guys. So go ahead and go to GetLacedLaces.com and purchase some laces. Get your hoodies. I mean, they got it all. They got some custom laces you can go ahead and get a purchase of as well. I mean, they just got it all right there. So go ahead as well. Save some money, guys. That's what we're all about, right? We all want to save some money. So go ahead and use the promo code Fredo, Fredo, which is written right there below for you. Go ahead and check that out, guys, and use it at checkout and get 25% off today off your order. It's going to be amazing. So if you ain't laced, you ain't cool. That's practically the word out there that I'm going to put out there. So everybody got to go ahead and join the cool crowd. But one person that's going to join the cool crowd right now, here In the Front Row, I got the one and only, the face of Get Laced. I got Mr. MarLan Parker. Mr. Parker, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well, Fredo. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm doing amazing, but I know that you are doing pretty amazing right now, specifically over the past few weeks right now. I know, you know, the company overall, the brand, as you know, is going to be going global now. You know, it's getting a good look out there. So first of all, let's just go ahead and let the people know, Get Laced, what it is. Because sometimes people can see that, and sometimes they see it on my shirt. They're like, hey, what's that right there? What would you tell the people out there?
I'm going to tell you that it's a shame that you go to the store, you wait in line for those Jordans or those fresh Nikes, those exclusive releases, and you pay $250, and you walk out and your sneakers look just like everybody else's. So it's important that you want to stand out. So that's where we come in. At Get Laced Laces, we have custom shoelaces with phrases like "Go, you can't guard me," "Unstoppable," and things like that to really upgrade your sneakers and make your sneakers stand out, essentially. Yes, sir.
And then that's a perfect way to phrase it out there. Is like, you don't want to be just like everybody else. And then, you know, a lot of times when I've been walking down the street over the past year now with my laces on my shoes, I mean, I got my LeBrons, man. You got to go ahead and show some love to the king of LA and LeBron James, you know. So when you're walking around LA and you got some LeBrons and they say GOAT, I mean, you know that those shoes catch so much attention to everybody. And specifically the Black Mamba laces. I'm pretty sure the Black Mamba laces have been kind of like a pretty a hot item there for you, right?
Man, the Mamba mentality laces are heavy hitters. When I first dropped those, man, as you already know, I put those out there and they just exploded. I mean, they exploded. And I've been taking a portion of the proceeds, donating it to the Mamba and Mamba Cita Sports Foundation. So it's been great, man. I got my Think Pink laces where I donate a portion of those proceeds towards breast cancer awareness, and I have my exclusive Black Lives Matter laces where I donate a portion of the proceeds to the California Innocence Project to help inmates that have been or who are seeking to be freed after being incarcerated unjustly.
Yeah. That's great just to see that a company who's been on the run for a little over a year now and is already giving back to other people. That just shows a lot about the type of person that you are here with Get Laced. And just to let everybody know about you a little more, let's go ahead and just rewind a little bit back to the early days when little Mr. MarLan, started walking the streets out there. MarLan, just let us know a little bit more about you, where you grew up, and where you're from.
Oh man, I'm originally from Los Angeles, out of Gardena, and my family and I we relocated to the city of Fontana out here in the IE when I was fairly young, and just kind of grew up within both worlds, been able to see both sides of the fence. So it's been great, man. Living out here in the IE. Went to college out this way. I went to Etowanda High School, uh, famous basketball program of Southern California. Just been out here hanging, man. Yeah, I have a degree in history. I went to college. I was a teacher for about
So,
seven.
so, so let me stop you there real quick. You said you played some ball as well, right?
I got some hoop in me, man.
You got some hoop in you at Etowanda?
Yeah, man, definitely, man.
How was that time around there? How was it your freshman year?
Oh man, the freshman year for me back in 1996 was a little bit different, man. It was like the beginning. At that point, they had the famous Coach Kleckner. He just came onto the scene at Etowanda High School. He's a staple within the community, the legendary coach. A lot of guys came up out of that program, man, and they really, really give back. They're still around. You can go into the gym and see those guys still down there getting it in. Bumped into Darren Collison many times. Bumped into all sorts of people, man. They're still down there getting it in the gym, coming back, giving back to the kids. Jalen Clark's in there. I holler at him periodically. So I mean, it's cool, brother. It's cool.
So it must have been great. So you said where were you going to college again?
Cal State San Bernardino.
Cal State San Bernardino, and you were studying what?
I studied history. So I have a degree in history. I was a history and social studies teacher out in San Bernardino, currently an administrator and assistant principal for about almost 7 years in the IE as well. So, yep.
In the IE. So your life just belongs in the IE out there. You reside in Fontana, you mentioned?
Fontana, yes, sir.
And how much do you love your community? Because you said you've been there since you were in a very young, early age, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very young, early age. How much do you love your community? How much do you plan on giving back now with your brand that you've come out with?
Oh man, the ultimate goal, in all honesty, is to create some youth centers so that way kids have a place to go, and just give them the opportunity to have somewhere to go, so that way they're not at home latchkey. Helping with just childcare after school, making sure they have programs like yoga and martial arts and athletics and making beats and just everything, just to keep the full kid engaged and really, really give back into the community, or give back to the community in that way. That is the ultimate goal. I love working with kids. I love the energy that they bring. They're funny to me, and to me, it's great, man. It's great. So I've coached, or I've always done something that has revolved around working with kids.
Sure. And any changes coming up with you now, where you see your brand get laced, where it's moving, what's going on, the pieces that are going together for your brand? What's going through your mind with all this?
Man, it's been snowballing lately. I've put in so much work, in the late night hours after I get off of work, from like 6 till sometimes 1 a.m, whether it's on Instagram, responding to all those DMs. Because when you DM me, you are getting me. Like that's
nice.
So I just been really just trying to figure out what the next step is. I do know that we are gonna explode. I'm gonna dive deeper into apparel. I'm working on designing a spring collection of items, and I'll just kind of just leave it at that. I got some spring items coming.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready to really, really explode that. Trying to get out of fulfilling the orders myself. Pretty soon I'm going to be looking for a couple employees to kind of man that for me, so I don't have to fulfill orders, and then I can focus on just expansion. Working with that NAACP grant that I just received.
Yes, so hold that. I want to save this juicy part right here.
Okay.
For the second part of the show. But one of the things I definitely want to let everybody know right now before we go on break, guys. I mean, you guys have heard right now in the first part of the show what Get Lace is all about, what it is, and what we're bringing to you guys right now. So one of the things that we are bringing to you guys right now is just, the phrase of you don't want to be like everybody else. And sometimes everyone wants to be a different way. And right now, a way to be different is having your own amazing laces that you can go ahead and get at getlaces.com. And you can get all sorts of phrases. Again, Mr. Parker, let them know what kind of phrases of laces they can get out there.
Yeah. Unstoppable. You can't guard me. GOAT. For the culture. Black Lives Matter. Stay woke. Unstoppable. Beast mode. I have reflective 3M laces. Faith. Hashtag facts. I mean, I got tons of them, brother.
He got it all, and as well, he's getting into the merch side as well, guys. So stay tuned for that, and just go ahead and visit right now. Plain and simple, go to www.getlacedlaces.com, and as well, if you want to save some money, which I know everybody is all about saving money, go ahead and use your promo code Fredo, Fredo, and save 25% off your order today, guys. It's going to be amazing. Go ahead and do that today. But when we come back, we will be talking more about Mr. Parker's big grand prize that he just won. And we're going to go ahead and give everybody the juicy details when we come back. And we are back here in Los Angeles Morris Media Studios. Myself, Fredo Cervantes. And I just want to go ahead and, again, let you guys know, go get your laces, man. You got premium shoes. Every single pair of premium shoes need premium laces, guys. These are amazing laces. Perfect for kids, perfect for ballers, perfect just for style. Especially if we're in Los Angeles. Go get your laces at GetLacedLaces.com. GetLacedLaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off today. Code expires on the 31st of December, which we're only about 4 weeks away to the new year. Yeah. So go ahead and pick up your laces. It's a perfect gift for the holidays, guys. GetLacedLaces.com. Promo code Fredo, 25% off. And we're back here on In the Front Row with myself, Fredo Cervantes, as well. Go ahead and check us up on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at In the Front Row LA. Go ahead and get all the latest sports updates. And as well, we got a lot of juicy items coming for you guys this late year, which, 2021 In the Front Row will be in the front row, if you know what I mean. And right now, the person I got still here on the show with myself right now, I got the one and only LA's Mr. MarLan Parker. Mr. Parker, how you feeling, man? We're in the first part of the show.
Man, I'm feeling great, man. Always. Every day is a good day, man. How you doing, man?
And man, I'm doing good, but I know this past week has been a good week for you. And the reason that is, of course, we're going to talk about the amazing grand prize that you got here with the NAACP entrepreneurship grand prize that you got presented by Shopify. I mean, and Damon, you got a chance to go ahead and let Damon let you know what the real situation is. So right now, everyone watching out there, Mr. Parker is going to lay it down for us on what has been so amazing in his life here in the past week.
Right. It's been an amazing week, man. The whole NAACP thing, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Someone I used to work with sent me a text message and said, "Hey, you need to apply for this." So I instantly went into my phone and I hit up everybody that I know that has their own business as Black owned. I wanted to make sure that I prompted them first, and then after I sent that message, I just dove right into it, and I applied and I heard a response within a couple days, and then out of nowhere, they said, "Hey, we're going to be here. We're going to record you. You are a winner out of the thousands of people. We selected 9 and you were one of the 9. And that's it, man. You're going to get a conversation with Damon John. You're going to be live on the show." So it was actually really, really cool, man. I was able to kind of let my family know that there was going to be something big happening. I had a little watch party. And I don't know if you were able to actually catch it, but I was at the tail end of the show. So we were watching it. Everybody's having a good time. It got to the point where my family was like, "Are you lying? Are you really on this show?" Because about 2 hours had gone by. And the next thing I know, I'm sitting up there and we're having a loud conversation about basketball or something. And then I hear my voice. "Hello, my name is MarLan Parker." And I turned around like, "Yo!"
Oh, shit.
It was crazy, man. Crazy. Just to kind of see it. And my mother and my grandmother, everybody calling me. It was really, really cool, man. But the opportunity to work with Shopify, they've been networking with me over this past week, reaching out to me directly, and just they got a lot of big plans, and they really want to assist me in what my goals and dreams are. So it's been phenomenal, man. And then being able to talk to Damon, I mean, how many people have wanted something like that? So it's been awesome, man.
And how was it talking to Damon John about that? I mean, having just him, a shark. He's a shark himself, and just really just giving you all that feedback and just being able to talk to you about what you just won, like everything overall surrounding him. Like, how did that really just help you out in a way?
Man, it was an amazing experience, and the most important aspect of it was the fact that, you know, he, like me, were coming into this space, and we're trying to create something for us, and we're dealing with apparel. So it was just awesome just to kind of, you know, study up on him and just being able to really have that conversation with him and all the things that we had discussed off air, you know, and whatnot. It was really, really beneficial to the growth that Get Lace is getting ready to embark upon, man. Definitely. I've been diving into this man's books. He got a new book out, Power Shift. It's an amazing read, man. All you entrepreneurs out there, if you're really trying to get it, you want to learn how to engage in powerful conversations and kind of take that power back. Power Shift, Damon John.
Well, yeah. So I mean, talking about giving back and some feedback, give everyone some feedback about how did Lays, what that idea coming behind it, how did it come about?
Get Laced? Oh man, Get Laced started in my office and at my last school site. I had a student in there, and as I mentioned this on the NAACP thing, she actually messaged me and said, "Next time you better say my name." So her name is Sydney Kane. Sydney Kane was in my office, and she was sitting there, and she had some shoelaces inside of her shoes, and it just had the word shoelace on the tip, real small. And I kind of took that idea and just expanded upon it and decided to place it throughout the entire shoelace. On both sides with you know, encouraging phrases. I started out with the word unstoppable. My father gave me that one, and then the words "you can't guard me," etc. So yeah.
So are you planning on possibly giving her some more credit for your brilliant idea that you've gotten so far?
You know what? I need to, and I plan on it. You know, she was influential and inspirational in that regard. Shout out to Sydney Kane.
Yeah, and you said Sydney recently hit you up for not mentioning her name, right?
She hit me up after the NAACP thing. She dove in my DM. She said, "Mr. Parker, how could you not? Next time you need to say my name. I am not just the student." So going forward, I need to make sure I name drop her. She was super nice about it, man. She's a real sweet young lady, highly intelligent, comes from a great family, and she deserves that little bit of recognition. Absolutely.
No, yeah, that's amazing. Go ahead and give her, you know, that shout out that she does deserve for bringing up this amazing brand. And you know, talking about your brand, talking about, you know, being a Black business owner here in America, and when seeing everything going around, I would love to kind of hear your perspective about what is going on in this world right now, like with everything going on, like what's going through your mind when you see everything going up.
Man, as a Black man that has children, that works in public education and all the bias that exists within it, um, this world, this country couldn't be more polarized than it is right now. So I think it's important that we as people begin to fully understand the power that we have as people, and we start making these politicians provide and work for us instead of us just working for them. Also, I think people need to kind of scale back and fully understand that it's not just the president. We need to start tapping into these local offices, these, you know, aldermans, these city council spots, the mayors, even the school board. We need to start getting on the school board and starting demanding certain things, you know, ethnic studies, multiculturalism, and just holding people accountable, you know, when they're bringing these old ideas and these that are wrapped up in racism and, you know, white supremacy. So yeah.
No, yeah, I mean that's a big factor with everything going up right now. And you know, in your case right now, how has business been for you during this pandemic time? Has it really kind of pushed up forward from where it was, or how have you been seeing it so far?
Business has scaled since everybody has been at home. I've been able to kind of take advantage of that and just run ads like crazy. And it's benefited me because it has allowed me to kind of, everybody's in their phones. Everyone is on Instagram, all the social issues that are really going on. So I've been able to kind of just tap in and utilize that and to scale the business, man. And also, I've been able to network with a lot of people. I've donated tons of laces, probably about 1,000 pairs of shoelaces to just various organizations, youth basketball leagues, schools, all sorts of things, man. Anytime I could really help out someone and donate laces, I'm down. There's this school in San Bernardino called Savant Prep, Afrocentric school that's ran by one of my close homies, and I gave laces to her entire school and staff, custom laces with the Savant Prep name on it, and all that good stuff. So it feels good to me, man, to be able to just do that. Not even for like any tax write-off or anything of that nature, but just I have the ability to really help people and help people look cool and stand out and stuff. And I think it's dope because her whole school is based off of, you know, kids wearing uniforms, and they're all going to be wearing laces now. So I thought that was just great.
And that's amazing. Just getting the chance to just hear how much you personally love to give back to the community and to different organizations, which is very incredible for, you know, for the person who you are coming up here in this country and just seeing what is going on with everybody else. I'm pretty sure you've seen everything that's going up with Ice Cube. Have you gotten the chance to see everything going up with Ice Cube?
I've been able to follow it, man. Cube is, you know, Cube is being Cube, man. He's never been one to really hold his tongue. He's always thought outside the box. And, you know, me, myself personally, I'm not one, you know, to throw the baby out with the bathwater per se or anything like that. I think that Cube has a good agenda, and Cube is doing the best that he can for Black people in America, like holding politicians accountable and reaching out and reaching across the aisle and simply just saying, hey, what are you going to do for us? And trying to get some answers instead of just giving his vote away blindly.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, outside looking at it, I mean, he's getting all the criticism in the world, all the backlash that he's getting just for him doing what he's doing. And he's just only trying to do good for the people. It's not like he's like, hey, I'm full along with this now without caring about everybody else. He's like, no, everybody, I'm caring about everybody. I'm trying to do better for everyone. And he's getting this type of criticism, which I don't really understand why. But hopefully he does do what he's trying to do, and it's all gonna, you know, come back and, you know, let everyone know that he was really trying to do best for what's for everybody. But one thing I'm trying to do for everyone right now, I know Cube is trying to do that, but one thing I'm trying to do to you guys, and I want to get you guys lace. I mean, if you got premium shoes, you definitely need some premium laces, guys. So just go ahead and go to getlaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo and get 25% off your order today. Go ahead and grab a hoodie, grab some custom laces, premium laces. You got it all. T-shirts as well. So go ahead and check them out at getlaces.com. Promo code Fredo, get 25% off. And when we come back right now, I'm going to go ahead and talk to Mr. Parker a little bit about sports, because, you know, he did tell me, guys, that, you know, he is a Clipper fan, ladies and gentlemen. The man behind Get Lace is a Clipper fan, and we're going to go ahead and find out a little bit more about him when we come back.
I'm here with Clipper Daryl. I just got to pay up. Thank you very much, Lakers, for our opening day loss, and I'm just going to get down.
And it's going to be another Christmas day loss, man. Just get down, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Right.
Come on, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Thank you, LeBron.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
KCP.
Kawhi. PG.
Let's go, AD.
We're back here on In the Front Row Show with myself, Fredo Cervantes, as well. Go ahead and follow me at Fredo Cervantes on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to go ahead and give you all your latest updates on not just the Lakers, but the Clippers. And right now, guys, you know, I remember back in December on Christmas Day, guys, and we all take back to December 25th, 2019. I remember Mr. MarLan Parker sending me a video on Instagram saying, "Hey, how about them Lakers, Fredo? How about them Lakers?" So, it takes me back to maybe October 11th when the Lakers actually, won the championship in 2020. But it takes me back to November 1st today, 2020, when I'm here with Mr. MarLan Parker and saying, "What happened to the Clippers, Mr. Parker? What happened?"
And shame on you for even bringing this up. Yeah,
I got you, man.
sent the video, but I more so sent the video because you had a bet with my man Clipper Darrell. Clipper
Yes,
Darrell's a smart man. He's a smart
Yeah.
man.
He made a good bet on the right date.
He made a good bet on the right date. Man, I have been a Clipper fan for a long time, and I've been getting clowned. My students used to give me crap. My own children give me crap. My wife.
I don't mind that.
It's bad. Like, to the point where when the Clippers blew the 3-1 lead, one of my students sent me a picture of me with like the Jordan face on there crying. Like, it was crazy, man. And I don't know who did it. One of them did it.
Oh shit.
They
man.
got me.
Well, I get a copy of that picture. So if you still have that, make sure you send that over to me.
I got it, man. I'm gonna send it to you because, man, I was hurt. I couldn't believe it. I mean, did I think that this team was going to like win it all and blow everybody out? I'm realistic. I thought that they kind of had a chance, but I didn't think that they were just gonna run through the Lakers. The Lakers are stacked, man. I got Laker family. They love the Lakers, and they know I'm real with it. I knew that team was gonna be great the way it is constructed. So, but man, I figured we would have went against the Lakers, maybe in 6 or 7 games, and I think it would have been a good one. I could not believe when they gave up that 3-1 lead. I was hurt, fam.
Man, you don't believe it. Like, I think one of the biggest games, which was, I believe, Game 5, when they literally had the opportunity to close the game in the fourth quarter. And I was watching the game, and of course, I was writing for it in the front row. And I had, a very nice seat and watching the devastating meltdown over those 3 games, because Game 5 and Game 6 and 7 was one of the worst 3 games put together that I have ever seen, because you see game by game between 5 and 6, the pressure was building, and you see it in them. Like, they were buying into it, and that's the problem. I think that was the problem mentally. Like, they bought into what the Clippers were in the past, which, I gotta give them credit for where they're at today and what they have been able to do ever since Steve Ballmer came along here with the Clippers. But even before that, I mean, if you've been a Clipper fan for all these years, Mr. Parker, you see how bad they were before that. And, being able to see what they've done, you got to give them the credit in that part. But at the same time, you can't let Paul George shoot a brick that's going to hit the side of the backboard.
Terrible.
Air balls. Like, and then Kawhi Leonard not being able to put a layup, gets the offensive rebound, goes up again, misses, gets the rebound, goes up again, misses. Like, nothing was finding their way at all. And it was just, in my side, believe it or not, Mr. Parker, I mean, I don't want to lie to you here on live TV, but I'm gonna let you know, I was dying, laughing my ass off over those 3 losses, man. I couldn't believe it. And believe it or not, I was confident that the Clippers were going to get Game 7. But then, for some reason, I don't know if you saw one of my postings and one of my articles prior to that was, I'm not going to bet against 50 years of Clipper history. Like, I ain't gonna bet on that. So I was like, there is no chance they're gonna get away with it, even though they have a good team. I didn't think they were going to be able to get through it. And, look at what happened. So I just want to, kind of bring it out, rub it in and let you know what it's all about,
Well, I know. I'm the sole Clipper fan in my family. I have a huge family, and it's all Lakers, and they give me crap. My daughter, she's 8. She comes to me like, "Oh, you guys suck." Like, it's bad, man. Like, everybody knows. But you know what? I ride through it. And it's crazy because one of the primary reasons I chose is because my brother and I, that's my big brother. So we can't be on the same team.
Right,
We always
right,
got that
right.
civil rivalry. He chose the Lakers, so I chose the Clippers. He chose the 49ers, so I chose the Raiders. Like, that's kind of how we.
Oh, no, why didn't you bring that up right now? Live that you're saying you're a Raider fan?
It's been a rough 20 years, man.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Parker, MarLan, you just got some bad choices in some sports right here.
I do, but you know what? Get laced is winning. Get laced
Hey,
is winning.
that's what we all care for, right?
That's one thing we can agree on.
Yeah, there it is. So, just to kind of touch back a little bit about everything we all, have been watching right now. What's one of the things you want to let the people know, all the customers, all the consumers, everybody out there that you want to get any information out to them right now? Let them know anything you wanted to know.
I want to let them know a couple things, man. First and foremost, I want them to know I appreciate you, Fredo. You've been a Get Lace day one, as I like to say. You've been down for the Get Down for a long time, and I appreciate you. Your discount code is forever. It ain't never going away as far as I am concerned. This is a family business, man. This is ran by myself, my wife, my children. We all fulfill the orders together. It's really what we do, man. The bigger picture is entrepreneurship. Start up a business, man. Create, and create. Like my man Todd Capital says, continue to create. Don't get caught up in just these jobs. Always have something going for the side. And as Dame Dash says, work for your last name, not your first name. I'm starting my own podcast soon. My brother and I, he has his own business, Okiefa Shades. Go copy some shades.
Okay.
Yep. OKIYEFA shades.com. We're starting our own podcast. It's going to be called 7209. That was our frat house room number when we were living on campus. So people who went to Cal State during that era, they know how legendary that was. Woo. So we're gonna try to bring that back, and we got to get you on the show on there.
Oh, definitely.
Politics, business, a little bit of sports. He and I going back and forth. He's a huge Laker fan, so we've had many engaging debates, But just looking forward to just growth, man. So any and everyone, if you're interested, you can get on the Get Laced train. We have affiliate and ambassador programs as well. If you want to try to become a part of the family, and just get laced, baby. Yeah.
Yep. That's what it's all about right now, guys. So again, one more time before we let you guys go get laced right now, guys. Go to www.getlacedlaces.com. Use the promo code Fredo to save some money. But before you use that code, in a couple weeks, we're going to have one of the biggest sales that you will ever see from Get Laced. Mr. Parker, let the people know what type of discounts they can save for Black Friday coming up.
I'm going to tell you, it's about to be major. I'm not going to fully disclose it, but if you subscribe to the emails, if you put your name on the email subscriber list, go to www.getlacedlaces.com. At the very bottom, make sure you subscribe, drop your email. Those things are coming. I give away discounts on the regular through the emails. Sometimes I have giveaways, but jump on there. Black Friday sale. It's about to be major. It's going to be massive. You don't want to miss this one. I'm telling you. Trust me.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. I mean, it's so big that the details can't even come out right now. It's so big, guys. So you got to keep it a secret. Go to the website. Getlacedlaces.com. Go to the bottom and subscribe for the email newsletter so you can get all the latest info from Get Laced. And as well, go ahead and follow them on Instagram at getlaced_. And go ahead and follow them. You got all the new updates you got ahead and going on, and everything Mr. Parker got going on in his life as well. Everything up on getlaced_. And Mr. MarLan Parker, man, I just want to thank you for coming on the show. I know we've been working on this for quite some time now and trying to get you on here. I just appreciate everything you have done, and I'm inspired to see what you have done with the brand. And watching from back in last summer and now watching till day November the 1st in 2020 where this brand is at. And it's just incredible and amazing. And just shout out to everything you have done for Get Laced, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to you too. I've seen you grow, man. You are making moves, man.
I appreciate it, man. Keep trying.
Everybody stay tuned. Fredo's that guy, man. He's humble. He's loyal. He's a good brother, man. Y'all need to stay in touch with Fredo Cervantes. He's going to be making some moves. And I'm going to be right there with him.
Yeah, man. We're going to be there together. And, you know, we both want to shout out as well one of the young phenoms coming up right now. That's what we're only about. As of today, we're 17 days away from the NBA draft, which we're going to have one of Chino Hill's greatest athletes to maybe come out of there, and LaMelo Ball, who's going to be projected to go #1 overall. But I am hearing a lot of little things, guys, that the pick might be shipped somewhere else. So who knows what's going to happen there, guys. All right. So we're going to go ahead and just stay tuned and see what happens. November 18, NBA draft. But again, shout out to Mr. MarLan Parker, Get Lays, for coming on the show here on In the Front Row. Quick, Mr. Parker, last minute shout out. Who do you want to shout out before we get going?
Man, I want to shout out my family, man. Shout out to everybody, man. My brother Michael, my sister Morgan, my sister-in-law Andrea, like everybody in the Parker clan. My mother, my father, everyone, man. We out here trying to get it. Shout out to everyone who's ever believed in me. Shout out to everybody who did not believe in me too, because
right.
You know, without struggle, there is no progress. So I'm out here grinding, man. Shout out to you. I'm out here grinding. Shout out to Coach Hall, my boy Triple G with no snacks. Like everybody.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. And just again, thanks again for tuning in here to this amazing show In the Front Row. Myself, Fredo Cervantes, Mr. MarLan Parker, and we'll be seeing you shortly, guys. Thank you guys again for watching.
Hey, yeah, we in the front row and it's so live. Got the best view, VIP courtside. Hey, it's going down, everybody so hype. High school to the pros, now we in the front row. Hey, hey, thank you for tuning in to the show. Hey, hey, now we ballin', homie, you already know. Hey, it's going down, everybody so hype. High school to the pros, now we in the front row. Hey, now we in the front row. Yeah.